Hey everyone, welcome back again. Manchester United will be hoping to put their sluggish start to the Premier League season behind them when the campaign resumes after the international break. After suffering a second successive defeat last time out, losing 3-0 at home to Liverpool, United will make the long trip south to face Southampton with the ambition of securing all 3 points. The Saints have lost each of their opening 3 games, scoring just 1 goal. United have also been sluggish in attack thus far, scoring just twice, meaning they will be under pressure to turn up the heat against Russell Martin's side. Ahead of the upcoming trip to St Mary's, United are still facing a cluster of injury issues, with Mason Mount added to their list of woes ahead of the defeat to Liverpool. Ahead of the campaign resuming in just under a week's time, Men's Sport has taken a look at the latest on the United injury front. Injury: fractured metatarsal Yoro, who joined United from Lille in July, fractured his metatarsal in the opening game of the club's pre-season tour of the United States. He required surgery, and it is still thought he may be sidelined for up to 3 months. The Frenchman, however, is understood to be making good progress with his rehabilitation, so much so that he is already walking without crutches. He is understood to have already started work in the gym at Carrington, and United's medical staff are continuing to work with him closely. Centre-back Lindelof was taken off at half-time in United's final pre-season friendly against Liverpool in South Carolina and has not featured since. He is understood to have not trained in more than a month. Speaking last month, Ten Hag said, "He has an issue on his toe. Hopefully he can return quickly, but not available. It remains to be seen when he could next be available for selection." United, 3 days before their Premier League opener against Fulham, revealed that Shaw would miss the start of the season with a calf injury. In a statement, the club said the defender is working hard on his rehabilitation, with a view to being available after the first international break. Last featuring for United in any capacity on February 18th, starting the 2-1 win over Luton Town at Kenilworth Road, it remains to be seen if Shaw will be available to face former club Southampton next weekend. Ten Hag will almost certainly be asked to issue an update on him when he speaks to the media on Thursday. Malacia has been sidelined for more than a year because of a knee injury. He last featured for United in any capacity on the final day of the 2022-23 Premier League season. He has been working hard on his rehabilitation programme, and Ten Hag recently confirmed he could be back in contention within the next couple of months. The United manager said he is not that far off, but he is now in a progress situation. At a relatively short notice, he can again return into team training and then into team performance in games. "I think it would be possible to be available again in 2 months. He has been included in United's 25-man squad for the upcoming Europa League campaign, suggesting a return might not be all that far away." Mount, 3 days before the defeat to Liverpool, issued a statement on social media confirming he had sustained a minor muscle issue in the 2-1 defeat at Brighton and Hove Albion the previous weekend. As a result, he is now in the midst of another spell on the sidelines. The former Chelsea man said that he expected to be unavailable for a few games, suggesting he will play no part at Southampton, having missed more big chances in the Premier League than any other club so far this season. United need Højlund back as soon as possible. He suffered a hamstring injury in the opening game of United's pre-season tour of the United States, being forced off just minutes after scoring in the 2-1 defeat to Arsenal. He has since returned to the grass at Carrington and is working hard to make his return to the team as soon as possible. Ten Hag, speaking ahead of the defeat to Liverpool, was coy on the Danes' chances of returning against Southampton. He said, "We have to see how it develops, how he can progress during the international break to get match fit." He returned on the training pitch, but it will take a while before he is up. Everyone has seen the injury happens in the first game of the pre-season tour, so he needs also to build some fitness. Manchester United legends were beaten by Celtic legends on penalties after Saturday's Legends fixture at Old Trafford had finished 1-1 after 90 minutes. Darren O'Dea converted the decisive penalty for the Scottish outfit after Danny Webber was the first United player to blink from 12 yards. The game had gone to penalties after former Celtic striker Gary Hooper had cancelled out Wayne Rooney's terrific first half opener. Wayne Rooney dispatched an excellent free kick just before half-time, picking out the top corner with a superb effort. The contest was played in excellent spirit in front of a crowd thought to be just north of 30,000 people. Proceeds raised from the afternoon will go to the Manchester United Foundation. A plethora of star-studded names of the past featured for the United legends, such as Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick, Darren Fletcher, and Dennis Irwin. Rooney, however, lapped up almost all of the attention after his first half goal. We're calling time on our live coverage of United Legends versus Celtic Legends here, folks. It goes without saying that we really appreciate you following our updates from Old Trafford today. Continue to check the Men website for more reaction and colour from this afternoon's game. Manchester United Legends endured penalty disappointment following a draw against Celtic Legends in Saturday's charity match in aid of the Manchester United Foundation. Fan favourites Wayne Rooney and Dimitar Berbatov grabbed the pre-match headlines, and the former did not disappoint. His fantastic free kick rolled back the memories of years gone by shortly before halftime to send the hosts into the break in the lead. United Legends were beaten 5-4 on penalties by Celtic Legends at Old Trafford on Saturday afternoon. The contest went to a penalty shootout after Wayne Rooney's excellent first-half free kick was wiped out by Celtic Legends striker Gary Hooper. Here is how Isaac Johnson rated the United Legends players out of 10. Didn't have much to do before being taken off midway through the first period, but got a warm reception from supporters. Kept his shape well and got forward when needed. Looked slightly tired in the second half, aside from a driving run on 70 minutes. Cut out a number of balls and held his position well. Was clearly United's best defender of the day. Darren O'D sinks his penalty, and Celtic win the penalty shootout, coming out on top 5-4. It's all over at Old Trafford, and it finishes 1-1. Gary Hooper cancelled out Wayne Rooney's first half free kick. The contest will be settled via a penalty shootout. That was very close to a second for Celtic. A perfectly weighted ball to the back post finds Georgios Samaras, who connects with it with the side of his right foot. It went just past the far post when it looked as though it may just creep in. United Legends have a bit more energy about themselves after a raft of changes. Danny Webber breaks away down the right, gets into the box, pulls the ball back for Karol Poborski, and he drags an effort well wide of goal. He will be frustrated with himself after that. United Legends boss Brian Robson has made 4 substitutions in one go, bringing on Danny Webber, Danny Pugh, Nick Chadwick and Karol Poborski. Paul Scholes has come on and run the show, filling Michael Carrick's shoes. Darren Fletcher's stamina is admirable, given 40 years of age. Nicky Butt has also just made a defensive tackle, but gave the ball away again. The game is starting to open up a bit more now. Celtic substitute goalkeeper Łukasz Zaluska is called into action to deny Danny Simpson. The United defender took aim from about 25 yards, and Zaluska had to be hand to tip it over. United Legends and Celtic Legends have each made changes. For United, Wayne Rooney has gone off, and Paul Scholes has come on. For Celtic, Gary Hooper, who scored a few moments ago, has been replaced by Simon Donnelly, and characteristically poor ball from Nicky Butt offers Celtic a chance they really should have done better with. Phil Bardsley has been caught high a few times, which left a 3-on-2. Then Stilian Petrov was given too much time to make that led to the equaliser. United Legends go within inches of scoring. A second through Dimitar Berbatov. The Bulgarian wins the ball in the right channel of the penalty area and spots the goalkeeper off his line. His chipped effort clips the top of the crossbar and goes over. It would have been special had it been an inch or two lower. The United Legends team will be led by former United captain Brian Robson, who will be assisted by former United striker Andy Cole. Robson took charge of the United Legends for their clash with Liverpool at Old Trafford back in May 2022.